Hi there, this is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, and welcome to another random review. Today's random review is The Great Scout and Cathouse Thursday. Honest, that's the name of the film, from 1976, directed by Don Taylor, who finished off The Omen 2. He did a Planet of the Apes sequel. Did loads of fairly standard run-of-the-mill films. This is an American international release from 1976. Probably wouldn't have been made without the success of Blazing Saddles. This is a knockabout comedy starring Lee Marvin, Oliver Reed, Robert Culp, Elizabeth Ashley, Strother Martin, Sylvia Miles, and Kay Lenz. It's farce, slapstick. I will get it out of the way. Oliver Reed does play a half Native American, half white character. There is the odd joke about rape in the film, so it's of its time and not everybody's going to appreciate it. But if you can look past some 70s things, it is a whole lot of fun. It's set in 1908, so it's that time of the Old West fading away to the new America. There's trains, there's cars in the film. It's round about the election of Taft. There's people are still riding horseback, but people are also driving cars. So Lee Marvin stars as the Great Scout, Sam Longwood, who, for the purposes of the film, is alleged to have brought in Geronimo, and Oliver Reed plays Joe Knox, a half Native American, half white guy. Strother Martin plays Strother Martin, basically, the Sam Peckinpah ensemble actor. He's having a whale of a time as well, and the three of them are after Robert Culp's character, who is running for governor and is corrupt, and he owes Lee Marvin and Oliver Reed 60 grand from an old gold mining venture they had 15 years ago, but since then Robert Culp has washed his hands of the Old West and he's now running for governor with the help of throwing money at people. There's a whole backdrop of a big boxing match to support the Republican Taft candidate for the presidency. So there's also a boxer that gets involved. And the Cathouse Thursday is the film starts with Oliver Reed basically kidnapping some prostitutes from a cat house, and they are named after a day of the week. And the Cathouse Thursday character, played by Kay Lenz, is kind of left behind with Oliver Reed and Lee Marvin as they plot to get their 60 grand back off of Robert Culp using wasps, sugar and salt. The film itself is quite messy, but the characters are so much fun, and it's great seeing Lee Marvin and Oliver Reed together. You can imagine what the making of the film was like. you don't actually mind the messiness of it, because it all comes together eventually. There's very bad jokes. Like I say, there's lots of slapstick. There's almost Scooby-Doo chase scenes where people go in one room and out another door, and it's just very silly, but it's also very enjoyable. And there's even moments where Lee Marvin, it's about his myth as well, and his legend, and when he puts that to bed, it's actually quite moving. And it's a film where you're actually just reminded how good Oliver Reed actually was as an actor, because obviously his reputation just kind of outgrew him as an actor. But any time you watch Oliver Reed, you kind of forget how good he was. If you watch him in Richard Lester's Royal Flash, he's superb in that. And again, it just makes you realise how much you miss Lee Marvin and Oliver Reed, because they're absolutely wonderful in this. There's really not much more to say about it, apart from if you're in the right mood, it'll put a smile on your face. And again, in these days, films that put a smile on your face are worth checking out. Again, a film that probably wouldn't have happened without Blazing Saddles' success in 1974. A film that probably wouldn't be made now. And again, it has some outdated jokes, but they're also kind of funny. And yeah, another fascinating little film from Kino Lorber. This is a Region A. So if you're Region B locked, go out and get a multi-region player. It's another Kino Lorber gem. Unfortunately, this one just has trailers of other Lee Marvin films and other Don Taylor directed films. So no real extras to speak of. But the film itself is just an absolute blast. When you actually see the quality of the trailer and then you see the quality of the print of the film, it's completely different worlds. But for a chance to see Lee Marvin and Oliver Reed together, and also the final image of the film is actually quite moving, despite all the buffoonery and lunacy that goes on. It's just a lot of fun. So that's a very short random review of The Great Scout and Cathouse Thursday. I don't want to give too much of it away, because it is, like I say, a lot of fun, and will put a smile on your face if you're willing to forgive a few little things about the film. So thanks so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you've seen The Great Scout and Cathouse Thursday. You can let me know if Thursday's your favourite day of the week, and hopefully you'll join me again for more random reviews. This is Solid Ronan from Solid Ronan Films, saying farewell.